All right, we're going to open back up with roll call. Mr. Oglesby? Here. Ms. Reynolds? Here. Ms. Flint? Here. Mr. Kier?
Here.
Mr. Harding? Mr. LaTurner?
Here.
Ms. Jackson? Here. All right, no action taken. Go ahead.
So we were briefly discussing the potential of hiring outside counsel to help pursue litigation with regard to the landfill issue and provide some research and investigation. I have resolution 2602, a resolution that authorizes the city attorney to retain outside legal counsel for the purpose of investigating, researching, and pursuing potential claims and litigation on behalf of the city of Galena, Kansas against Jordan Disposal, Inc., with an initial cap of $25,000. That would have to be passed by motion.
So moved.
Second. All right, we have a motion by Jamie Jackson. Resolution, what is that again?
2602.
2602.
Resolution 26-02 to seek outside legal counsel. Is that correct? Say that.
That's good enough.
Okay. Second by Trustee Reynolds. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
25.
Okay.
Okay, the next thing that we discussed is trying to immediately be able to have some funds available so that we could spend that on remediation of the odor of the landfill. So I have proposed resolution 2603, a resolution authorizing the mayor to approve and execute expenditures in an amount not to exceed $25,000 for immediate landfill odor remediation measures, while expressly reserving all rights of the city under existing contracts and disclaiming any admission of responsibility or liability. Again, this resolution 2603 would give the mayor the authorization or discretion to make those expenditures that she deems would be appropriate to help remediate, and that would also need to be approved by motion.
Okay, so this would be resolution 26-03.
Correct.
If you want to move forward.
So motion.
We have a motion by Bob LaTurner,
Second.
a second by Jamie Jackson. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, I'm gonna read you a little bit to maybe explain a little bit further. So on Saturday, January 17th, we had a little over 1,000 tons of topsoil that were delivered to Jordan Disposal as part of an effort to address the odor concerns at the landfill, together with the proposed use of OdorX. The city agreed to pay for the delivery of the soil to provide immediate relief and to advance the odor remediation process. At the January 20th meeting, we discussed a treatment plan that was created by Jordan Disposal and agreed upon by the city and KDHE, and all council members were in agreement to move forward. On January 21st, the city received an email from Michelle Murphy referencing a prior phone call and confirming authorization to begin the process. That email also asked whether the treatment was intended for the entire landfill or only the west end, so that arrangements could be made with a drone company. A few minutes later that same day, the city received a separate email from Mads Gisselbeck of Jordan Disposal requesting written confirmation that the city would pay for the treatment. The email further stated that Jordan Disposal would not proceed with either the OdorX application or any spreading of any topsoil delivered unless the city confirmed it would pay for all of those services. The city's position has been that the application of OdorX and the spreading of all the topsoils are operating expenses and therefore should be responsibility of the landfill operator. The city agreed only to pay for the delivery of the topsoil based on the understanding that Jordan was prepared to move forward with the agreed upon remediation plan. The city attorney sent correspondence to Jordan Disposal on the 22nd of January, and Jordan Disposal responded through its legal counsel on January 23rd. At this time, the city and Jordan Disposal are addressing these matters through their respective attorneys. Because these issues involve ongoing legal discussions and the potential for litigation, the city is unable to further comment at this time. We remain hopeful that this matter can be resolved amicably. So that's where we are at with that.
So they haven't used it yet?
Correct. No, at least that we know of.
Okay.
Yes, at least that we know of. Okay. Okay. Oh, wrong. All right, we have some condemnations, and there is a correction.
So instead of 214 Taylor and 214 Fillmore, it's actually 217 Taylor and 217 Fillmore. 4s and 7s look handwriting.
So both 214 Taylor and 214 Fillmore are actually 217.
I knew that.
Hmm?
I knew that.
Of course you
Took
did.
it out.
Well, you should have called me out about my typing.
All right, did you all have time to look at these?
I did.
There have been included the checkoff list.
Is the owner in agreement with this?
I am, I know about the owner. You're not learning about too much right now.
I thought you were the owner.
Is he the owner of only?
He's one of the 3. Is there 3? Owners.
So is the city going to condemn these or get?
The city would demo them, yes.
But this is just to do the
This
first
is
step.
to do the first step to
Yeah.
set for hearing.
I make a motion that we accept the condemnation.
Pass.
Or with the resolution?
Yeah.
There's 6 of them, one group, each trailer.
We can do them one at a time. so
Yeah.
yep, run through 'em.
What would be the first one? 26. Oh, go for it. All right, so we'll read the first one, and then the others would just, of course, be changing the address, and we would have to do one at a time. But it says, a resolution fixing a time and a place, providing for notice of a hearing before the governing body of the city of Galena, Kansas, at which the owner, his or her agent, lien holders of record, occupants, and other parties in the interest of structures located within said city and described herein may appear and show cause why such structure should not be condemned and ordered repaired or demolished as an unsafe or dangerous structure. Whereas the enforcing officer of the city of Galena, Kansas did on or before the 12th day of January 2026 file with the governing body of said city a statement in writing that the structure hereinafter described is unsafe and dangerous. Now therefore be it resolved by the governing body of the city of Galena, Kansas, that a hearing will be held on the second. Yeah.
30 days from now, usually what we do.
Which would be. Did I get the right date?
March 2nd, or first meeting in March.
So that a hearing will be held on the second day of March 2026 before the governing body of the city at 6 p.m. at the council chambers in the Galena City Hall at 211 West 7th in Galena, Kansas, at which the owner, his or her agent, any lien holders of record, any occupant, and any other parties in interest, as that term is defined by law, of the structure located at 217 Taylor. And then it gives a description of the property. It says, may appear and show cause why such structure should not be condemned as an unsafe or dangerous structure and order repaired or demolished. Be it further resolved that the city clerk or her designee shall cause this resolution to be published and shall give notice of for said hearing in the manner provided by law. And then it just has today's date. So again, that one, yeah, all of them. So hearing would be on the 2nd of March. And the first one, if you wish to move forward, would be resolution 26-04 for 217 Taylor.
I make a motion that we move forward with resolution 26-04 for 217 Taylor.
We have a motion by Bob Laturner to move forward with condemnation with resolution 26-04 at 217 Taylor.
Second.
We have a second by Jamie Jackson. All in favor?
Aye. You good with all these?
Oh, yeah.
Any opposed?
What year are they all?
I don't have my cheat sheet in front of
I
me.
was just curious.
You gotta change that. Oh,
How old they were.
Are we ready for the next one?
so the next one would be, same thing, it'd be resolution 26-05, and this one would be for 213 Taylor.
Make a motion that we proceed with the condemnation of 213 Taylor and resolution 25-06, or -05, excuse me, 2605.
We have a motion by Bob Laturner to move forward with resolution 26-05 at 213 Taylor.
Second.
We have a second by Chastity Reynolds. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, the next would be resolution 26-06, 2nd of March. Hearing date set, and then this would be 311 Taylor.
I make a motion that we proceed with the condemnations hearing for 311 Taylor, 26-06. Dash oh, yeah, I got two numbers. 26-06.
Okay, we have a motion by Bob Laturner to move forward with resolution 26-06, with a hearing date set on March 2nd for 311 Taylor.
Second.
We have a second by Jamie Jackson. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, the next would be 26-07. Again, same thing, 2nd of March. This one would be for 306 Fillmore.
What number is that?
It would be 26-07.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just going to the order.
I make a motion that we proceed with 26-07, with 306 Fillmore for condemnation.
Second.
We have a motion by Bob Laturner and a second by Jamie Jackson to move forward with resolution 26-07, setting a condemnation hearing for March 2nd at 306 Fillmore. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, looks like we got two more. Resolution 2608. The hearing date set for March 2nd, and this one would be 219 Fillmore.
I make a motion that we proceed with the condemnation hearing for 219 Fillmore with resolution 26-08.
We have a, was that a second, Jamie?
Yeah.
We have a motion by Bob Laturner, a second by Jamie Jackson to move forward with resolution 26-08 with the hearing date set for March 2nd at 219 Fillmore. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? And then the last one would be resolution 26-09, and this would be 217 Fillmore.
We did 214 Fillmore, didn't we?
It was 17.
Yeah, both the
Alright,
14s were supposed to be corrected to 17.
I could probably pay a lot better attention if we kept the noise down back
I
there.
agree.
If you guys want to talk about in the hall, we have business to do.
2609.
Please.
And it's 219.
217.
217.
217
Okay.
Fillmore.
I make a motion to move forward with, 2609 for 217 Fillmore.
Second.
We have a motion by Bob LaTurner to move forward with resolution 26-09, setting a hearing date for March 2nd at 217 Fillmore, with the second by Jamie Jackson. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? You're gonna put your ones on this. All right.
And Mayor, I brought something up a while ago I'd like to return to.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
That's fine. I know we made mention of the fact that we were gonna have these, monitors that the citizens could check out themselves.
Yes.
What, are we having any luck with that?
We've had 2 checked out, 1 returned, 1 still checked out.
Other than
That
that,
answer?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. David Tolley, did I say your name right?
Totally.
Tolley, yes. Come on up. After you. So you were here a little while ago,
Yes.
okay? So you had, correct me if I'm wrong, but you and your wife were looking for a more permanent place to live.
Right.
You have your RV, you were having trouble finding a place. So we asked you to come back and give us an update of what was going on today.
Okay, we've, got ready to put, some earnest money down on a couple of places, but, other bidders got it before we did. And so we found a place in Afton that we're looking at, and I contacted the real estate agent today, waiting on him to call me back.
Okay.
And, you know, once, that, if they accept my offer, then, you know, it'll just be a matter of, however long it takes to get to closing.
So you guys wanna, what would you like to do? Give it
How much time do you think? 2 months? Month?
I'm sure it's gonna take at least 2 months for them to.
at least to know something. Yeah.
Okay.
I can come back and report to you if I need more than that, you know, if there's
Sure.
something that has held it up, you know, I gotta make sure they got you can get a clear deed on the
Sure.
property.
Well, I make a motion, we give them an extra 2 months, and you can come back and let us know how things are going then,
That'd be April 6th.
April 6th.
Is that okay?
That work for you?
So we have a motion, that was a motion, Bob?
Yes, ma'am.
We have a motion by Bob LaTurner, for a review, on April, you said 6th? April 6th.
Second.
Second by Nancy Flint. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you.
Thank you very
Have a
much.
nice evening.
Thank
Now,
you.
Mr. Tully, I don't know if you're affiliated, if you know anything about this land out called Skippy Scott Edition out by Lowell,
No, ma'am.
but he's selling those lots off by lots, and there's like 3, there's a single wide that's gone in, a tiny home shed that's gone in, and he's got some lots, it's right out there, it's called Skippy Scott Edition, I probably can find that man's name, but it's right across the road from Peach Lane out there.
Skippy's got.
It's called, well, that's kind of the, I don't know what the official word is, or that what that road is. Oh, we all know that, we all know it's Skippy Scott Edition. But I'll get that address and that guy's number for you, cause he is selling those lots out there and he just does not do it. He doesn't put it online anywhere or anything.
Thank you.
Thank you. Paul Nolan,
I think I'm gonna pass tonight, Mayor. Thank
you sure?
Yeah, I think pretty much everything I had to talk about is gonna be caught up in litigation and rules and
Okay,
whatnot, but appreciate it.
thank you. Dusty and Ashley Wells. Or just Dusty Wells.
Yeah, she ain't here. I told her to stay home. She needs a break.
Take a break a little bit.
Hell yeah. I just got a question on the forms when they fill out, like if there's, you know, odors in the house, like how does it notify or notify anybody? And on the forms it says it's gonna someone's gonna contact you. And does somebody contact you?
You're talking about like to come personally to their house?
Yeah, do the odor detection there.
So where does it go? I honestly, the form. Which one was Which one are we talking? Is this the other one?
Well, I don't think we've got those going.
We haven't even got it going yet.
Oh, okay.
I only had 2. There's been one of them
All right, there's one.
that was the other. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, can it
I think
help
we're
like the
waiting.
complaints do?
We're waiting on a form. I think we've had some other things going on though, so.
Yeah. So I do, so our complaints come directly to the email, you know, on that order, that, just the initial complaint form. The one for the, come to my address and do that, we're gonna hopefully see if it will actually come in the email also. That way it can be in a timely manner. That's the whole point, is so it comes in a timely manner.
Oh, yeah.
So as soon as we get that figured out, we'll just post that if that's okay. We'll
Okay,
let
yeah.
you know. Okay. Yes.
That's all I can.
Are you sure? Okay.
Whenever you put in a complaint, it always says someone will be in touch with you shortly. But I've never talked to anyone.
I'll check on it.
Okay. Tracy said she'll check on it. She thinks that's an auto response that the website gives, but she's gonna check
Okay.
on it. And see. Okay, I have something, and hopefully Josh can help me with this, but he knows. So Mr. Stroop, who built, I mean, he's built quite a bit, but he built all those duplexes on Sherman Warren Road. You know what we're talking about? So he has, I guess how it's listed is, it's all on one parcel. He's needing to separate all the parcels, because he says his purpose is, he's having banking issues, he's not able to sell, it cannot be refinanced or anything, he's looking at one property, so he's needing to refinance. It says, it puts all the easements in place for the utilities, the roads, and everything. The only difference is, so he's needing to get all that done. He's got a contractor he's working with, doing all of that for him, like that's all on him. The only thing that would change for us is that road would then become a city road. Is that correct?
The one down, the one
Going
behind
in
it?
between,
Chico Lane.
yeah, Chico Lane,
Oh,
Straight in between.
straight in between the duplexes. Because right now it's not. So that's the,
That was kind of the plan going forward when he started, and it's like any other subdivision, they put in everything and then turn it over to the city. Same thing happened out in, King's Edition, and then, what's the one up Northwood? But that one didn't quite get done, this one's done and ready.
so it was really just bring it to make sure we all knew. I don't know if we need that in a motion, to basically accept the road.
Yeah.
That'd be best, if you're okay with that. So like I said, it's already there if you've not
We might
driven
do like
out
a
there.
resolution ordinance. I did look into that before we officially do that.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to table that for the next meeting, so I can get it.
Okay. Can someone make a motion to table that? He's gonna see if we need to have a resolution for it.
So the attorney can take a look.
Okay.
Thank you.
So we have a motion by Bob Laturner to table this so the attorney can look into crafting a resolution for it. Is that correct?
Second.
Second by Chastity Reynolds. All in favor? Any opposed? Okay, let's do department heads, fire department.
Just got a couple things. Run calls so far, 57 calls to date. That's up about 34% from last year. Radio updates, I know Chief Allison's got his back. We're hoping to get ours back tomorrow with the Kansas side, and then we've already applied for and got acceptance for the Missouri side. We just got to get them programmed. So, and then we applied for. We're working on a project to put a battery-powered combi tool. That's an extrication tool on our rescue truck, and we applied for and got a grant, got awarded a grant from Federal Farm Credit for $10,000. So we've just got a couple of thousand more. We're going to try to get a couple more donors so it won't come out of any city funds. So that's it.
Great deal. All right, police department.
January 19th through February 1st, 62 calls for service, 25 traffic stops, and we had 6 arrests and 2 drug cases. Saturday, we had a celebration of life for Larry Delmont at the senior center. I would guess there was 70 people there, maybe, something like that. Really good showing. We had a couple of police cars out there in the fire truck, and it was just really nice that the fire department participated in that too. The family was very appreciative. And then on Saturday night, we served a search warrant at 104 East 22nd Street in Galena. Arrested an adult female from that residence and removed 1 child. Charges are possession of methamphetamine and child endangerment. So that was kind of a busy weekend. Yeah, the radios we're slowly putting them out to the guys to test them, make sure we're getting all the bugs worked out before we just go full circle on the new radio system. Cherokee County's working on the tower stuff, so we should be all up and going. I'm hoping within the next couple of weeks. So totally switched over to the 800. So we like the same thing that Chief Hall. We kind of piggybacked off each other's paperwork. So hopefully we'll have Missouri side too. So we should be able to talk to Joplin and stuff directly now too, so,
Awesome.
which will be a big help.
Good deal. That it?
That's it.
Thank you. City clerk?
I don't have anything.
City superintendent?
So I've got an update on our water project. We had a bid opening last week for construction for the refurbishing well 2 and then piping that to our water system, so we'll have water redundancy. We've been working on this for going a little over 2 years now. And as our estimates were completed a couple years ago, costs have gone up. So our low bids were about $70,000 higher than what our loan amount was budgeted for. We had an estimate of about $997,013. We're probably gonna need another $70,000, and then an additional probably $100,000 in contingencies, another 10%. So I don't have anything formal right now. We're looking at some value engineering, which I'm not a fan of, taking things out that we decided we needed in there. And then, otherwise we'll have to just apply for a larger amount from the state on that loan.
Refresh me on that, isn't that part of that forgivable?
It was, yeah, 49% or something.
Yeah, I was 50, one way or another.
And I'll remind you, our Missouri American contract comes due next year.
I have a question about that too. You mentioned this is a redundancy.
Mhm.
Will that fulfill our requirement to have a redundant water source?
We will still have to have a backup source, but we don't have to contract at 200 gallons a minute. We use and lose total of 300 gallons a minute, 24/7. We're contracted to buy 200 gallons a minute from Missouri American. We can produce about 250 to 280. This will double our production, so we can dial that back. Currently, we're spending about $350,000 a year on that, and I'm hoping to get it to 90,000 or less, which will pay for this project in 4.5 years if we chose to do that.
That'd be great.
Do you have any thoughts on the data center going in on our water supply? I'm just curious.
I'm not very educated on data centers, but I know about water, and they would not make a dent in what they'll use about 200 gallons a minute, and I've seen Missouri American supply us 800 gallons a minute before when we've had problems, so.
Catastrophic.
As far as for us, it wouldn't make a difference. Now, I've got some friends that live out there that it wouldn't make a difference for, so. No opinion on that. Missouri matter.
Anything else?
I think that's it. So, would you guys be in favor of looking at more loan if that comes? I mean, we talked to the state says it's possible. I don't have the final from the engineer on their recommendation yet. One of the things that they didn't have in the original that made the cost go up is we added a generator for $95,000. Might as well get it when we're gonna pay for half of it, cause the state is gonna be requiring them on all wells, lift stations, and everything.
Sounds like we need to.
So, we could take it out, but then we'd pay full price for it later. There may be some other things in there, they talked about not painting the inside of the well. I mean, they're nitpicking on trying to find stuff, but I'll maybe have something more, I guess formal or some action you can take next meeting.
Thank you, Josh. All right, would anybody like to adjourn?
I make a motion that we retire for reason.
Second.
I don't know how that come out.
We have a motion by Bob Turner to retire/adjourn for the evening. We have a second by Jamie Jackson. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed?